Hi, folks. And again, doesn't seem that long ago. It was last Friday that we did this, so it's Friday again. And our weekend, our forecast of the gateway of the weekend here as we take a look there and into next week. Right now, we're seeing the view from Alexandria's Tower Cam, Cenla Broadcasting on Texas Street. It's hot there. We're in the 90s. Dew point about 69 degrees. That's enough to feel. So it had a little bit of a heat index today. It was kind of hot. The WASP cam, as it is for today. Yeah, they're flying around trying to keep cool up there, about 60 feet above the surface. Northeast Beauregard, let's visit down there in that beautiful countryside scene. We do see some clouds there, a little haziness mixing in with some of those clouds, making it appear a little bit darker than it really is. And it is 93 degrees. And all the way over to the east in St. Landry's, Stellies Market and Restaurant. Get in there next time you're in that direction and get you something good to eat. LeBeau there, about 94 degrees. And of course, it feels warmer than that because of the humidity added to it. Radar showing some thunderstorms to the west of us in Texas. That's where the really humid air is. And it is hotter over there. So heat indices are like they were here last week. Well over 100, 105, 110 plus in some locations. And then we have that searing heat across portions of the lower plains, lower rolling plains there, up around Abilene, San Angelo, then all the way north into Wichita Falls, southwest Oklahoma, Vernon, Childress, and some of those locations there. Readings of 108 to 114 were fairly common in that area for today. I did see a 114 at Vernon at 4 o'clock. Looking over in Cenla, let's take a little look at the radar here. A lot of this is kind of a false return, what we call chaff or something like that. But I'll put it over the past hour. Yeah, there was a little shower south of, looks like, probably around Joyce. Another one across southeast wind pairs that were moving toward the west. They were pretty small. I don't know. This could be a few sprinkles there in eastern Avoyelles Parish, but if it is, some of it may not even be reaching the ground. And have toward Jasper, more substantial action there, as we see pretty heavier rain core in that direction. And to the south, looks like a little something may be moving into St. Landry pretty soon there, well east of Opelousas. So you get the idea today that there were some showers across the area, but it was, I don't even think it's going to do my 10%, but this is why I do 10%. Because of stuff like this and what we saw up in Natchitoches Parish, because that fits the profile, fits the forecast better than a 0%. Now let's go on beyond this into the satellite radar on a national scale, where we continue to see a little trough there. If you notice, you see that's a tad of rotation here, or differential motion. This is moving southwest and this is moving north. So it's not hard to visualize. That could set up a little bit of an upper level spin in that direction. We're normally not concerned about that, but that spin, that rotation, can be translated down to the surface. And once it gets there, we'll start to see evidence of the surface pressure falling, and then the surface low center will be very, very broad, but it will start forming in that particular area. That has not happened yet. It's not on the National Hurricane Center's radar yet, but you know they're watching it as well. And so are Nick and I. And so we'll let you know if anything happens over in that direction. You see these little storm clusters across east central and central Texas there, and that little bit of action there in the low rolling plains north and around Abilene. Well, Futurecast back here in Cenla. Nothing, I don't think, is going to happen this evening. Go into mid-morning Saturday. Say you got yard work to do, get you an early start because it'll be a hot day. And what if you have to go to the grocery store? Some of you may be headed to the store there, do a little shopping mid-morning, so no issues for the weather at that particular time. Now let's fast forward into Saturday evening. Yeah, if you want to get a later start with yard work and try to finish it up there, things will be okay. I don't really anticipate any rain chances for the day tomorrow. You got some evening errands or some entertainment lined up. Well, that forecast should cooperate with all of that for your Saturday. And then the next big thing comes about mid-morning Sunday as we get ready for church. I don't see any situation happening there as far as I think could be some rain chances later in the day though, but it'll be fairly hit and miss for your Sunday. But it will be a little bit higher than it was for today, and certainly higher than tomorrow. Looking in the tropics, don't see much happening. In fact, we see kind of a paltry main development region right now. Monsoon trough for the intertropical convergence zone, nothing getting started there. But look at the coast of Africa right there inland. I think this weekend we could could see a significant disturbance emerge off the west coast of Africa and into the far eastern Atlantic Ocean. So we'll keep our eyes on that for any tropical development. All right, let's come back home for our 7-day forecast. For Saturday, a mostly sunny, hot day, averaging about 95 degrees. Could be some upper 90s on the hottest thermometers, 70 and 94 for Sunday. Could be a few upper 60s return to the forecast there for Sunday. In fact, even Saturday morning, a few 68 or 69 is not out of the question. Notice how the rain chances kind of hold at 30% Monday through Wednesday, and it's still going to be hot. Temperatures a little bit above late August averages there. And then by Thursday and Friday, we notice an increase as the moisture increases somewhat, and we will see a little bit less influence from upper levels highs. So we tone the temperatures down just a bit, and we also take the rain chances up just a tad as well on those days. Morning lows remain kind of muggy though, 73 and 74. So that's your 7-day forecast, and I think Nick and I will see you tomorrow, he in the morning, and I'll see you again in the PM hours. I got some yard work to do myself, so I could be tardy on some things, but we'll see